you can get out of pain. You can learn about your curve, learn how to support it, prevent it from getting worse. And that alone is huge. The really unique thing about the program, I think, is that it's so well personalized. You spent the first, I think it was 2 or 3 weeks, just getting to know my body and its imbalances.
That long. We just need to keep hiking while the weather's good and get the reps out there. And also, I want you to share with people who are watching this what you've done to help potentially improve your hiking at work. So Karen, we've come to the end of our 14 sessions together. So I'd love to get your thoughts on the program, on where you started and where you are now, and what your thoughts are for the future.
So when I started the program, I was feeling very discouraged, and I was literally in pain every day. I was in a pain cycle I did not know how to get out of. So I was having trouble definitely getting out of bed in the morning, doing laundry, getting things out of my dishwasher. Everyday activities were very painful. So I started your program. What attracted me to it was how individualized it was and how thorough it was. And I knew my scoliosis was playing a role in my pain, and I needed to understand it. So, what has this program done for me? It has actually gotten me to a point where I'm not afraid to get out of bed and I'm not afraid to do my dishes and my laundry. And I understand my scoliosis, and I understand how to make it, how to make it better, or to slow it down or reverse what's going on in my body so that I can function in the future.
And so in the mornings, for example, when you were getting out of bed, were you in pain? And has that changed for you?
Yes. Yeah. I would have back pain the minute actually even before I would get out of bed, but then the minute I would put my feet on the floor, I could feel pain traveling up my back. And then, I would hobble around and maybe sort of work out some kinks over the course of the day. So that by the time I got to work, people didn't know that I was in pain, but it took several hours to do that. And now I'm just getting out of bed, maybe not like a triathlete, but I'm getting out of bed like a normal person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And can you share with us some surprising sort of wins that you had? I know that you went on vacation, you were doing an activity, and also
Mhm.
got you training for something as well. Can you share those?
Yep. So, I don't know, it's over halfway through the program. I was scheduled to go on a fly fishing trip, with friends and colleagues. And I was actually, at that point, I was starting to feel optimism that, I was starting to feel the pain cycle ending, and I was afraid that fly fishing for 3 days, was going to set me back.
Mhm.
But I wrote to you, Ed, and you said, don't overthink it. You're healthy, just go do it. And so I did. And I actually spent the entire 3 days completely pain-free. Yeah. Um, and that was also how I learned that perhaps my bed was playing a role in my back pain as well, because I was sleeping somewhere else. So that was really eye-opening, and that was really wonderful. And then the other thing was, I did mention to you along the way, I just wish I could be a person who could hike, 20 kilometers with 10 pounds on my back. That's a person I've been in the past. And you said to me, well, why can't you be that person? Why don't we start now? And we started with 3K hike, unweighted, and now I'm up to a 5K hike with 6 pounds in my back.
Mhm.
So, and that's also pain-free, which is awesome. Like, it's just amazing. So, I know there will be 10K with 20 pounds someday in my future. Yeah.
Yeah, and it won't be that long. We just need to keep hiking while the weather's good and get the reps out there. And also, I want you to share with people who are watching this what you've done to help potentially improve your hiking at work.
I got to thinking about how all the sitting at work was contributing to my problems, and I decided that I would add it's a very desk, so it lifts up my computer or my monitor so that I can stand while I'm working, and I put a walking pad underneath it as well. So and all of that is adjustable. So when I want or need to be sitting, I can sit at my chair and work. Or if I want to stand, I can stand, or I can stand and walk, which has been really quite excellent. I can attend meetings and walk, and people, I don't even think they really notice. So
No,
that's been wonderful. Yeah.
that's amazing. And just to make it clear for people who are watching, the walking pad is like it's a miniature treadmill just for walking them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
It just slides right under the desk, and I can slide it out of the way when I need to as well.
So thinking about the program, can you let me know something that was surprising or eye-opening to you that you didn't really expect during the program?
I think I had high expectations, but you met them. So the really unique thing about the program, I think, is that it's so well personalized. You spent the first, I think it was 2 or 3 weeks, just getting to know my body and its imbalances. So everything was personalized from the outset. So even like you have your scoliosis protocol, but as we go through, we're personalizing it the whole way. Um, so I was hoping for that, and that's exactly what I got.
Okay, perfect. And what would you say to someone who maybe is following the social media, the scoliosis correction protocol online, and they're wondering whether to work with me one on one? What would you say to those people?
I would say definitely give it a try. Like you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And, I don't know if scoliosis can be reversed in everybody or at every age. I really don't. But you can get out of pain. You can learn about your curve, learn how to support it, prevent it from getting worse. And that alone is huge. And then if you put in the time, say in a year or two, you've got a straighter spine. Hey, awesome.
Exactly.
So I would say give it a try.
All right. Thank you. It's been a pleasure working with you, and we'll continue in our membership to see each other as well.